Gemini, welcome to your weekly love reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. I wanted you all to know that I will be adding to the channel singles readings. So you can look forward to the singles readings midweek, and the weekly love readings will continue on the weekends. I will do the singles readings midweek the same way that I'm doing the love readings. So you can look forward to those weekly as well for those of you that are single. Let's go ahead and get right into your reading. The energy for your overall energy for this reading is the Death card, which is at the very bottom of the deck. So there are some endings for you guys, and I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, getting right into the reading, I definitely see some endings that are happening. I see someone moving away in your situation. Gemini, your energy is very strong. You're actually right here in the middle. So I feel like you have some head or heart decisions to make. Some decisions with love. And it looks like those decisions are being made because the card is in the upright. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. I feel like some of you are not using your intuition, or your intuition is just off. You're feeling like something's up because you're feeling a bit on guard and you're paranoid, and I feel like you're watching your partner because you feel like your partner is up to something. And there's some trickery involved. There's someone wearing a mask in the relationship. And I feel like this information is going to come out. I feel like there's some losses. And someone's going to come out with some information. Some information is going to come out, definitely. But there's blocked communication. So this information may have came out before you decided to block this person. But the card that I just clarified was the Ten of Wands, which represents someone ending something because it takes too much work. And someone is just feeling like they just can't do the work anymore. It's just too much, and they feel like it's to the point of no return. And they're tired of carrying this heavy burden. So someone's ready to lay their burdens down. And they do so by blocking the communication. But before they block the communication, they're going to tell you something. They're going to admit something. And this is going to cause you to feel feelings of loss. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay, so there's some definite illusions on the table with either you or your partner. Someone is not being honest with what it is they have going on. Clarifying that Seven of Cups is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is someone that is scorned from the breakup. And there are a lot of rude exchanges going on. And these are very harsh words that are being exchanged. And there's a lot of hurt feelings behind these words. The Wheel of Fortune is here in reverse. So I feel like there was an unexpected turn of events that happened recently about this, and it has something to do with this information that came out. So there's a few cards that wanted to come out. I was only reaching for one or two cards when I was shuffling, but this whole pile of cards fell out. So you could be dealing with a water sign. Someone that is usually emotionally stable, or at least they're trying to put off this energy as if they are emotionally stable and unbothered. Queen of Wands, we've got someone that is a diva. Someone who's very demanding. This could be male or female energy, but some of you are dealing with a fire sign. I definitely see Sagittarius here. So, yeah, you're dealing with somebody that's very demanding and very jealous. But I see some stability coming in. But this also involves an ending that has to take place beforehand, because there's this card, there's a number 10 at the top, which represents endings. We got the High Priestess here in reverse again, and this is Major Arcana. This is something that is orchestrated by the universe or by God to move things out of, any major arcana is designed to move things out of your life that no longer serve you. Because I'm seeing here that you have a head or heart decision to make, but you're not using your intuition. I feel like God is nudging you to use your intuition, but for some reason, maybe your intuition is blocked about this person. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse again here. So this is reiterating to me that there is definitely something that you were not expecting to happen that happened. And one of you decided that you don't want to work on this relationship anymore. You feel like you wasted your time in all that you invested in this relationship, and you're just ready to let it go. And there's some definite fallouts in love that ended to this breakup. So, 8 of Cups is here. I feel like something was missing emotionally in your relationship to the point that you felt like you had to leave, and you felt like you would get your independence elsewhere. Like you felt like you were giving too much to your current situation, and you felt like it would benefit you more to leave the relationship than it would to stick around. Like most of you feel like you would be better off on your own, because we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles she definitely represents a mother type of energy. So go ahead and apply that to your situation, how it may fit. She's someone that's concentrating on her money, and she might be more interested in she or he might be more interested in money and finances than on you in the relationship. So someone's energy is definitely diverted elsewhere. The 9 of Pentacles is here, but she's in reverse. When the 9 of Pentacles is in reverse, this usually represents some type of instability, whether it's financial instability or emotional instability. We might be talking about a single mom here for some of you. Yeah, some of you feel on guard or paranoid, and probably about money. If one of you depended on your partner for financial stability, some of you are feeling worried and feeling like you've got to watch your spending or watch your lover. There was, with the Temperance here, I feel like some of you could be moving to your partner, to a new partner, moving away from this relationship to a new partner. And this partner may be at a distance from you. But there's a definite need for balance and healing in the relationship, because Temperance represents healing and balance. And she is in the reverse in this situation. And the situation is calling for working together, networking. I feel like the two of you were not working together any longer. You just weren't seeing eye to eye. You weren't on the same page. And I did say that there was some trickery on the table, because we have the 7 of Cups here in reverse, which represents some type of deception or illusions. Yeah, and you're demanding answers. Gemini, I feel like divorces or separations. We already established that there's separations, but I feel like there's some divorces that are happening. I feel like your partner is, like I said, I feel like one of you wants to work it out. One of you is really holding on to the relationship. You're really holding on. But the other is not. And this is causing you to feel a lot of anxiety and worry, where you don't sleep at night. You're just really in your head about this. And it's causing you to isolate yourself. If some of you are not dealing with a Virgo, then some of you are isolating yourselves because you're wondering how you miss these signs. And how they were missed is because someone was not in tune with their intuition. And so, yes, we've got this card again. The Eight of Cups. So someone decides to move away. And I just noticed this. We've got the Nine of Wands back to back here. So someone is feeling very paranoid. And someone is really holding on in the situation. Either this is you or your partner, Gemini. Yes, I feel like someone's perception was off. Yeah, someone's intuition and perception of the situation was off. Or maybe your partner gave you a different perception of the situation. Maybe they were playing as if they wanted to work it out, but they really truly did not. Their heart wasn't really in it. So when I was clarifying the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles popped out. So some of you are really holding on and fearing that you're going to be left out in the cold. I see that there's some impatience going on about something. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. So some of you are feeling optimistic about something. Let me pull one more card. So there's a lot of cards that wanted to come out, and I put those back because that was like 10 cards. The situation is calling for acceptance. I feel like, so someone needs to make a decision in the relationship. Someone's feeling very optimistic about making a decision with someone, going back to someone from their past. So I feel like either exes are returning, or this leaving right here is someone leaving to go back to someone from their past. So someone's feeling some nostalgia. Either that, no. I was going to say someone is just stuck in the past emotionally, but that's not what this is, because right next to it is the Sun card. So this is optimism. You need to make a choice between whether you want to go back to this person from the past, but you're definitely feeling like that's the move you're going to make, because you feel like that's what's going to bring you stability. And you feel like your current situation is just stifling you, and it's too heavy, and it takes too much work. I really strongly get that feeling that you just feel overworked. You feel like you have worked so hard on this relationship to get nothing in return. This could just be some of you being strong too throughout this period of time where you're just trying to figure out what's going on. I feel like this happened abruptly. This was an abrupt breakup. Maybe you got into an argument. Yes, and here it is. This confirms it. There's the Tower. I feel like you got into an argument with your lover, which would be the Tower. This is also a major arcana card. This is God or the universe shaking things up and moving things out of your life that does not serve you. God wants the best for you. And when we hold on so tightly, look at this. We got it here twice. When we hold on so tightly to things that no longer serve us, it doesn't work for our benefit. When we have to put in this much work to hold on to someone, God doesn't want that for us. He wants us to be in successful relationships. And I'm not saying that relationships don't go through hard times, because we both know relationships do have ups and downs. But I feel like one of you was working for this relationship and the other one just did not care as much as you do. So this Tower moment happened. And again, I'm going to tell you, this is just the universe or God just moving things out of the way that didn't need to be there any longer. So that was this Tower moment. Through this Tower moment, I feel like you were caught off guard. Your partner feel like there was an argument because we got the King of Swords here in reverse, and he can be he or she, it depends on how this energy plays out in your situation, but the King of Swords, he represents a type of energy that is just emotionally abusive in a way. Somebody that does not use a filter. They don't care if they cut you down. Actually, their goal in the argument is to cut you down. This may not be them, in their normal lives, but when an argument starts, this person, their agenda is just there to cut you down. I feel like this could have been going on from both sides, just both sides battling it out and going for the jugular. And then we've got the Emperor here. So not only do we have the King of Swords in reverse, we have the Emperor here in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries. The Emperor in reverse is someone that has no regard for consequences. And he's also verbally abusive as well. So I feel like there was a lot of insults hurled back and forth. And then this had something to do with you finding out that your lover had plans all along to leave, to go back to someone from their past. And I feel like there was some trickery involved because they were not honest with you from the beginning. And you're left wondering, why didn't you just tell me? And there's some impatience to get to the truth with the King of Swords there. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, so this was an abrupt change because someone was ignoring making a decision. I feel like you knew that if you were working this hard and your partner was doing absolutely nothing, and you were putting in all the work that was needed, that, yeah, you were thinking about letting it go. You were thinking that it was about time to just let it go. I feel like some of you decide to ignore someone. You may cut off communication for a moment. Or I feel like maybe the two of you had gotten into an argument previously and you had cut off communication. But when you came across this information about your partner leaving, you may have called them up and gotten the truth. And that's when this Tower moment happened. That Tower moment ultimately ended the relationship. I still feel like some of you want to try. Even though you're working this hard, you still want to try again with your partner. Or this could be for some of you, you venture off into this new thing that you're optimistic about. And I won't say that it's a new thing because this is someone from your past. But you're rekindling this. So that's what this could be. You're rekindling something with someone from your past after this situation ended. And I feel like, be careful. If one of you in the relationship wants to go back, the one of you that is really clinging to the relationship and really wants it to work, if you decide to go back and try to fix it again, I'm just going to warn you, it's not going to be accepted. So you may not want to waste your energy and emotions because your partner isn't interested anymore. And I feel like they're going to leave you hanging. They may not tell you outright. They'll leave you in suspense. Or this is just some of you really thinking about the situation. For some of you, there could be an Aquarius in the equation. But the star card represents wishing on a star, putting a wish out there. And your wish may be to get back with this person. But I'm showing, and this is also a major arcana card. And yeah, this isn't something that's meant to be. But this person, like some of you are definitely dealing with a fire sign. This card can represent a fatherly type of energy as well. Some of you feel like you would be getting your accolades somewhere else. You feel like this person didn't recognize your qualities and all the good things about you, but you feel like this person from the past does. You feel like they give you the validation you deserve. But yeah, there's some communication that's going to come in at some point. or it already did happen. Another motherly type of energy. I feel like this is the new relationship with this person from your past. I feel like this could be the mother of your children, or a parent to your children in this situation. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. But yeah, I feel like the person that you broke it off with was just not willing to work with you. They were very rebellious against making it work. So Gemini, this is your weekly love reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. If you find that this message did not resonate with you, I invite you to take a look at the videos for your sun, moon, and rising signs. You may find your messages there. If you like something geared to your personal situation, you are more than welcome to contact me via the information in the description box at Angelic Ascensions Tarot. I want to thank all of you that subscribe to my channel and those of you that made donations to my channel. That I definitely appreciate it, and this keeps the channel running. Any of you that are interested in making donations, my PayPal account is linked. My PayPal link is linked in the description below. And again, I want to reach out and let you all know, just another reminder that I will be doing singles readings. I will be adding singles readings to my channel midweek. And I apologize, these weekly love readings, they come out on the weekend and they are a bit late this week. But I will be uploading singles again very soon. So Gemini, I'm very excited to find out what changes may happen next week for you. This seems like it was a very heavy week, but I feel like a lot of things that were not necessary, that were actually hurting you more than helping you, have been moved away. And I feel like, I'm really excited to see what new thing comes in for you. Because as the saying says, when one door is closed, another one is open. So I'm very optimistic. I can't wait to see what happens. I also noticed something else that I didn't mention. There's a need for acceptance. Not saying that you condone what your partner did, but that you get to the point that you are able to accept what happened, learn the lesson from it, and move forward. You're able to take and gather what it is you learned in the situation that can help you, that can benefit you in the future. And you can just let it go emotionally at some point. You know, not to allow this situation to defeat you, and not to allow it to have you hold on to unnecessary baggage. I just really am feeling that there's really a need to let go of this person and get back to your true self. All right, Gemini, until next week. Bye for now.